So it's early morning, and I'm enjoying, this 5 to 6 o'clock type of weather, especially with, things needing to speed down or slow down. 3 and 1 being 60 seconds when really we thought it was always that. It's been 180 seconds, a minute. If you do the math, 3 minutes and one, that's still 60 minutes, but for the hours, they don't change because where it starts off small, it builds up to be equal. Like 3 minutes being 1 minute, 3 hours being 1 hour. It's kind of like exactly what I was talking about with numbers and, 1 is 10, 13 is, 3 or 23 or, 103 or, you know what I'm saying? So it always builds up in that type of mathematic skill, whether it's chemistry or any type of science. And yeah, today is a new day, and I'm just breaking it down to everybody knowing the spear of destiny that stabbed me, that made everyone right away try to drink the blood and act like it was just spilled on them as they, stabbed me with the spear. No, it all had to do with that whole demon blood issue that I explained already. And that spear of destiny, I barely get to crack it as far as telling everyone, well, that was Athena's spear. Goddess of like love and war and intuitivity and all these different goddesses, different times as far as like, male and female being the creator and always coming down to hang out and be around their children, but lots of stuff that we got to prepare for, from 7 days creating the universe to 8th day being eternal and relaxing to having to rebuild it all. 6 days and the 7th day resting and being all worried and mixed up, being in one skin. The sun is easy but presentable, being one vessel or avatar. You have boobs, you have your tail on the front of your uh, area where you're supposed to have like the penis and vagina and stuff, and so you're like berserker, you're like double, you're like the man and the woman as far as like all, not Frankenstein, but as they call it, berserker. That's where that originally came from. And, people making fun, people trying to do demonology, witchcraft, to make all these rituals and continuous spells. And, that's a lot of my life trauma as far as early age getting, set up for failure to not be recognizable or appreciated. But, Jesus is victorious. 6,000 BI plus C 600. Multiply the remainder 10. 6,000, like the Bible says. What's been around that long? But when you look at Chuska being 10,000 feet mountain, when you look at AZHOCAR, which my name didn't used to have the H a long time ago, but I earned it a while back as far as 13th life in this Genesis. And of course, mana, sweet, fluffy stuff like bread or whatever. And then you have azúcar, sugar, and there's my name with the H added to azúcar. So there's a lot of things, but you change the Z and even keep the C to be old school instead of a K. Ark Noah, God is great, especially when you find out who you are.